New York. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Bicicleta, bicicleta. Bicicleta, bicicleta, bicicleta. Bicicleta, bicicleta. Bicicleta, bicicleta, bicicleta.
I knew it was you, Fredo.
I'm actually going to start learning Italian this year. Did I tell you guys that? I was supposed to start learning.
You have to. So you can speak sweet nothings.
I was supposed to learn how to learn it last year with Lauren. We got our Rosetta Stone, and
Now you have to.
Yeah, well, you got it now. You got to use it, bro.
I declared it. Yes.
Brow.
Well, I declared that we're going to do it, so we have to do it now. Good evening, everybody. Go evening. Good evening.
Go evening.
And go fuck yourself.
Go evening, baby.
It's 9:06 p.m. on this beautiful evening here in New York, which is going to reach, I think, a low of 10 to 15 degrees outside, right?
Oh, really?
We're supposed to get a clipper tonight.
It's supposed to get real nice and chilly.
Supposed to get like a nice little freezing rain action coming.
Yeah, supposedly a squall.
It was snowing before.
I know.
They called it
It's
a
coming,
squall.
bro.
They said a squall is coming.
A squirrel?
A squall.
Squirrel.
They said it's going to hit here, and it's not exactly going to be like a big accumulation of snow,
Yeah.
but it's just going to be a wet, nasty, slushy, sleety, icy shit.
I like that shit. I like when it's.
You know what? I'm
shit.
happy. You know why I'm happy? Because we're in the thick of it. I can't stand the anticipation of winter showing up. Because then it's just like, okay, well, it's coming, and then we have to sit through this for so long. We're almost in the dead center of January already. February is the shortest month, and then March is the month that spring officially arrives in a calendar sense. So fuck it.
In a calendar sense.
In a calendar sense.
Yeah.
Spring showers brings May flowers, bro.
I thought spring started in April, didn't it?
No, spring is the 20th or the 21st of March.
Is it?
Yes.
Shit, I had no idea.
I had no idea either. I thought it was April myself.
No, it starts feeling like spring in April, but
like myself
at
is
some
wrong.
point, usually around the 20th or so, it starts feeling a little bit more like April.
I need time to slow down a little bit.
Wrong kid died.
I know. The months are going by like weeks now. Weeks are
It's actually
ridiculous.
flying. Dude, the weeks are flying by, man. It's Wednesday already. Tomorrow. It's crazy. I took Friday off.
It's serious. It's serious. The weeks are gone, man. You wake up on Monday and then you go to sleep. It's Friday night.
The first day of spring this year is Sunday,
Not a
March
bad
20th.
idea.
Sunday,
Carl.
March 20th.
Sunday, March 20th.
It's not a bad idea,
Spring
Carl.
equinox.
Spring equinox, not the solstice, right?
Well,
Correct,
that's the
correct.
same
Yeah.
thing.
No, it's not. Equinox is when everything becomes level. The solstice is when it reaches its peak on one axis tip or the tilter or the other.
I don't even know why it matters.
Well, because you're the one that's writing the notes on my
I
card.
am not, bro.
Just letting everybody
I
know.
can't even write cursive, whatever that's called.
I'm just letting everybody know I'm shaking in my boots right now because I'm looking at the lottery numbers, the Mega Millions, and I think I might have won that one.
What?
Check your ticket.
I don't have my tickets on me, but I remember seeing these numbers on my ticket.
What are you talking about?
I'm being dead serious. It's only $15 million. It's not a
Oh,
lot,
it's only
but
$15 million. Give me $1 million.
I gotta check my tickets when I go home.
Dude, I will jack you off.
Dude, fuck that. I'll suck your dick, bro. He'll just touch it. I will suck it.
No, man.
For what? For free?
No, for
No.
$1 million.
Just 77.
I can't give you. If I win
Frank will
$15
be
million, I can't give people $1 million.
Frank will jack you off while Matt puts his mouth on it.
Yeah. And we'll split 500,000
God.
each. We'll split $1 million.
That's worth $1 million.
What,
Mike.
okay, Mike. What
I'm
do
just
I?
gonna
What
run
would I
away.
have to do to you to get $750,000 tax free?
Shit.
lump sum. What would I have to do to you?
I don't know, dude.
Would you let him take a dump on your chest, Frank?
I'd probably go missing for a while.
Oh, now see, that is that kind of, why? What would that do for Mike?
He just
Well, I'll be
wants
honest
to do
with
it.
you. If I win this $1 billion pool lottery, which is $1.5 billion, Gypsy said it's 950 clear.
Yeah,
Million?
950 clear.
At this point,
I'll tell you exactly what I'll do. Obviously, I'm gonna give my parents and family money. I'll give you guys money. But the most important thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put money into the company. I'm gonna buy that vacant place over there, start up a bar, hookah bar, and then I'm gonna buy the Capitol Theater. Because I'm not gonna fire anybody. I'm just gonna keep the original people working there. I'm just gonna buy the Capitol Theater from the owner.
well,
His name's Peter.
And then I actually might buy this building.
yeah, you should.
And I might buy that building over there, so I'll own fucking real estate and just have-
You would actually own most of the key pieces of real estate in the center of town.
I would,
Pretty much.
and you know, wouldn't have a problem with parking.
No, because I own a parking lot.
Yeah. Oh man, that sounds great.
What would you would you
I'd actually give Reverend Hilario a good amount of money
to fix the church up?
to fix the church up, and I'd go to church every Sunday over there.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you would not.
Yeah, I
Damn
would.
lie.
Yeah, I
What
would.
time would you wake up?
Probably like 12.
Church is
He'll have a
already.
Mass is over.
He'll have a special mass, especially the amount of money. I'll offer him something he can't refuse. You know what I mean, bro?
Gonna make him an offer he can't refuse over
Hey,
there.
Mike,
at the church.
would you buy the old Brushworks factory? Fix it up?
I'd actually buy that and build my house over there.
Okay.
What? Why would you want to live in that neighborhood?
I'm only kidding now.
We should turn the old Brushworks factory into a laser
I definitely
tag.
have a house with acres upstate.
my God!
Matt, was it Carlos?
Yes.
Carlos?
With the boxes?
Is that his name?
Yep.
Carlos? I gotta go over to his church and pay him a visit one of these Sundays. Go and talk about the Word of God, and you know, hear them, be a part of the experience.
Hear them gospel?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's only if I win, which is I have a better chance of getting struck by lightning, which a guy in Florida said that he lives in Florida, obviously, and he says it's obviously a lot of lightning over there, and the guy won 7 lotteries consecutively. Within,
7 lotteries?
Well, 7 lotteries. The guy's got to be fucking lucky as fuck.
Yeah, but what kind of sums of money that he has to
Millions.
keep playing the lottery?
Millions.
He's won millions. He kept playing the lottery.
He kept on playing the lottery just to play, and he's won 7 times.
Jackpots.
Jackpots.
Damn, man. Bloodskill's in the chat room.
crazy
Hannes is in the chat room. Jenny Lee,
When
Nikki,
you got it, you got it.
Raven Girl, Sanchez Man. That's Selwyn, right? No, that's not Selwyn.
They, you know what they did? There was an article. I think it was. I forget what article it was. It was talking about all the had different stories of people who won the lottery that it just turned out not good for them.
Well, yeah, because they just ended up being broke and owing the IRS a lot of money. Because
It's-
Well, there was one guy.
there's a TV
who,
show for it.
There was one guy who got killed by his sister and brother-in-law got killed.
But that's the stupidest thing to do. You kill somebody. Okay, yeah, you kill them. They can't enjoy the money. You can't either, and you go to jail.
I know,
So,
but they were nuts.
yeah, well,
Money
there you
is
go.
the root of all evil. It makes
Well,
everyone
first of
crazy.
all, you just don't announce that you won the lottery. You don't go on TV like everybody else wants to show off and go on TV. Of course, the media is going to want to have you on TV because it's $1.5 billion. You say no. I'll write something small and send it in, but I am not going to be noticeable anywhere, and I'll probably disappear for like a while.
At least
There's no
6
way,
months.
because even if you give money to your friends and family, the word is eventually going to get out. Because people are going to want to know where the fuck you got millions of dollars from.
What was
If
that?
you give
Goodfellas
millions-
when he
Well-
bought the Cadillac?
Yeah. Oh my thing. What time?
but that depends on how you spend it.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
exactly. Yeah.
I don't think I would do any. I don't think I would do anything crazy with this shit. I just don't. I don't. I would give a lot. I would actually give a lot away. I would give a lot
I'd
away.
Give a donation.
There would be first and foremost. I would make sure. I would go to Frank Civitella first and foremost, and I'd
Money
say,
manager.
Frank, I want you to tell me how much of this do I need to never work again, and I want you to put it into certain places that are safe and that I can live off the interest for the rest of my life, and then let me know how much I can safely play around with, and I'll make some donations. I'll make sure that certain people don't have to work at least for the rest of their lives, and
Dude, you could easily.
That's it.
Interest, dude, you can easily make about $30 million off interest and just live on that every
My-
fucking year.
every day all I would do is just read and work out. Finally, read and work out and run this place.
That's it. Definitely gotta put money into this place. I'd fucking buy all new fucking actual broadcasting equipment. Like real shit.
Dude,
Like
no,
real
no,
shit.
We'd have to get professionals
Yeah,
in here to
I'll have a company come in here and
reconstruct everything.
Knock everything down, build
yeah,
everything
dude.
soundproofed, everything.
Yeah, like I would say reconstruct everything.
Absolutely.
Get like
I agree.
10. What's the thing that Mike May always talks about? The streaming equipment.
Oh, the
The caster, what is it called?
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the fucking name. I was just looking it up today too. It's a professional. Let's put it that way.
What the hell's it called? The stream.
forgot.
It's not a streamcaster.
It's a box.
It's a
You hook up real cameras to a real broadcasting
telecaster.
camera.
No, it's a what is
TriCaster.
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 There you go.
TriCaster. That's it.
I was thinking of a three-legged dog in my head.
Trybuster.
It's a TriBuster.
Dude, you can do so much. I'd actually buy another place in this building just to have another fucking place. Why the fuck not? It'd expand. I'd buy that place right there down the hallway over here. This door, the other door that's sitting over there. Buy that, have it as an office. Why the fuck not?
Gypsy found something over here that I thought was pretty interesting. I want to look into. So apparently, the last person that David Bowie followed on Twitter was a God account. This is from Bro Bible. Last person David Bowie followed on Twitter before his death is people freaking out. First of all, as far as people freaking out about everything, people freaking out. Fans are confused and they want to know information. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Do you want pictures of him as he was taking his last breath? What is everybody always looking for more information for?
Yeah.
I understand you grew attached to somebody, to their work, what it means to you, but why does everybody need more information? The man was once living, he is now not living. And everything in between belongs to his personal life. The part of his life you shared with him was what he made public through his work that you found appreciative. That nothing else is for you to scratch and claw to put a puzzle to. What puzzle are you trying to put together? Live your fucking life. Keep enjoying his work. Live your fucking life. Everybody's so. I get. People are real fucking creepy. Real creepy.
Well, I mean, he did. I didn't actually listen to the new album, which I do intend to, but like the last video that he filmed was, if you listen to the lyrics and stuff, it's pretty much, you can tell that he definitely knew something was coming. But that was probably just expected. He probably just knew that this was his last album because he was sick.
Yeah.
Realistically, he was sick. I didn't know that.
What he
I
died
didn't know
of?
that either. I didn't
Cancer.
Know.
Liver
Really?
cancer.
Yeah.
Liver.
And this came to me as a surprise when I saw that he died because I didn't even know he was sick. So
How old was
Yeah.
he?
69.
Yeah. So the same thing. 69. Yeah.
It is the tweet of God. I think it's a joke account, but still, I've seen this around. Let's see. Honestly, 6 hours ago, the tweet of God just tweeted, honestly, hanging out with David Bowie is even cooler than I thought it would be. 9.1 thousand retweets and 15,000 likes.
That's it. I'm surprised you get more than that.
yeah, I'm surprised.
On January 11th, David Bowie was the God I always wanted to be. That got 18,000 retweets, 26,000 likes. So now that account has 2.0, written by David Javerman, directed by Joe Mantello.
You know, for Twitter being kind of not as popular as the other social media sites anymore, apparently they're very, like, the actual administration is very pretentious, like in the sense that like I asked our representative, Frank, I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to throw him under the bus, but I asked him for hey, I said, just out of curiosity, can I get a blue check on my name for Twitter, because he's done that for every other thing, and Twitter's the only thing that doesn't have a thing. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a flying shit, to be honest, whether I have a blue check or not. But I just asked. He goes, yeah, I've already submitted you. I'll try, but they're very weird about that stuff. They're very pretentious about it. They don't I don't know. There's a lot of politics with Twitter or something. I don't know. I was like, are you serious? Fuck their blue check.
I know people who are just, to be honest, third-rate hack Twitter comedians that have blue checks. Hack comedians that don't even have a TV gig that got their blue check. But that again, that was in 2011 when Twitter was all the craze, and now it's kind of just like, the way a room looks like when a really good party is dying down. It's just trash scattered everywhere, people passed out, vomit, things. It's like the remnants of a really good party. So it's still pretty important. But you do know that the day after we talked about the Twitter mute button on here, I read, and this has actually gotten me very excited, and now I really do think that my time on Facebook is going to totally evaporate. Twitter is expanding its character limit from 140 to 10,000.
Wow.
10,000 characters.
Shit.
They've already expanded their character limit in their direct messages to 10,000, and now they're going to be putting out. So now it's going to be going from micro blogging to a little bit more of a bona fide blogging service.
That's huge.
They need to do that.
Totally, because it's the worst thing in the world to try to sit there and try to have a conversation or debate somebody, go back and forth, and have to do it piecemeal with 140 characters. You know how fucking obnoxious that is to get any kind of information out? So,
of course, now it's going to be obnoxious when people are just in their long-winded responses.
It doesn't matter. I thought it was funny because when you think about it, Twitter goes and expands their character limit right around the time where they've also expanded the very many options to never see anything anybody ever tweets. Yeah. So it's just like, who cares if you can say more? People are going to be, nobody's going to be reading this. Nobody's going to be reading, but there will be some people that read it. And as long as
there will be blood.
Here's the thing. There are people that have used the 140 character limit to kind of shield their writing inadequacies. To shield us. No. To kind of shield themselves from having their writing inadequacies exposed. So you're going to see a lot of people that just like, fuck this, I'll stick to 140 characters, or maybe they'll bleed over a little bit. But you're going to see the real people who actually have some good thoughts to put out there. You ever see a fucking rant? Oh, my God. You ever see a blind, raging social justice warrior rant or something like that? It's hilarious. All it is a bunch of literalies strung together.
Trying to stand up for what they talk about.
Oh, yeah. Literally fucking, I literally can't even fucking, that's all it is. Literal, you are literal shit. Literally. That's all it is.
Literal lottery.
I'll tell you something, man.
Literally lottery.
Literally lottery.
There's some words that are completely ruined for me now. They've been destroyed by people.
Apparently.
Literally has been completely destroyed. Problematic, completely destroyed. Marginalized, completely destroyed. These are types of words that people just throw out there to try to give gravity and weight to an argument that is completely devoid of substance. Gone. I can go on with more of the vocabulary wars that goes on in the internet, but
I literally can't.
You are literally shit.
Majority.
It's like, no. Don't you understand? In your attempt to really try to lay into me, you actually counteracted everything you're trying to say. To say that me, a human being, is literal shit is obviously figurative. You idiot!
Literally, I'll play the lottery, bro.
No. It's not figurative. You are literally shit. You are literally made of shit.
Okay, well then I'm going to take a little bit of a poop right now. And we're going to make a little comparison of the striking similarities between me and the poop.
Literally.
We're all made of the same stuff, asshole.
Yep.
I got some odd news.
What is it?
Silence of the Lambs House attracts gawkers but no offers. Perry Township, PA. The retail Realtor. How do you say that word?
What?
Realtor? There you go, realtor. Trying to sell a Pennsylvania home made famous by 1991 film The Silence of the Lambs. She gets plenty of calls but no offers. Anybody interested in buying it?
You mean where Buffalo Bill lived?
Where Buffalo Bill lived, yeah.
Why the hell not?
Why the hell not? Exactly. It's not haunted, I don't think.
Did they actually film? Was that the actual basement?
That was the basement. I don't know if it was the actual basement. They probably did that in a studio.
No, it can't be.
They probably did it in Hollywood
Yeah.
or in Buffalo Bill's real basement.
Very rarely you're gonna get somebody. Unless it's an independent film and you just can't go on location and pick and choose where you want to do it, and you need to use the whole house.
Yeah.
Very rarely you're gonna get somebody that base. It's not like they stumbled upon a house like perfect. The basement's perfect too. We could build a big hole here.
We build a big fucking hole, bro.
This is the room where the body that's laying in an acid tub will be.
Oh, that was nasty. It's almost like the lady from The Shining coming out of the tub. I hate that.
Yeah, man.
That's disgusting.
It is.
All summer long.
Let me see here. Oh, Gypsy, what? This is the Sarah Parkak.
Yes.
Come
Definitely
on.
should screen cap.
Oh,
From the certain point that you. It's.
I mean, you can play it from the beginning. I mean, it's an interview where she was on Stephen Colbert on the Tonight Show, and she is a geologist that is actually using the latest technology of using satellites to scan the surface of the Earth to find underground cities. And she's actually using the change in chloroform in vegetation because the plant life that's grown on buildings and structures that are buried beneath the surface of the Earth have less nutrients than the grass and dirt around it. So it literally, it creates an outline of cities and buildings and structures. And it's a really cool interview. You should check it out.
Okay, so we have to. That's a question I have to ask. So then, because I have like maybe it's just a subliminal habit, but I find myself doing that same thing right there. It has literally created a.
Well, the thing about literally is, when you use it in most contexts outside of the internet abuse that I just described to you, where somebody will say, okay, so you are literally, or I literally can't even, or something like that. It's more so a redundancy. To me, people use it as an attempt to, like I said, add gravity to a statement they're about to unleash on somebody.
Yeah, it's emphasis.
But it's redundant.
Yeah, it's not needed.
So I just I'm a fan of people cleaning up the way that they speak, but that's not like what Gypsy just said right now is not the offense I'm talking about. But that's just one way in which we're a little bit more liberal with how we use literal.
But it is true. Like if I wanted to be like a verbal Nazi for a better term, I mean I didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
Because the actual act of saying what she's doing is what she's doing.
It's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, I don't need to say it's literally what she's doing. So.
literally?
Okay, right now I am literally picking up a cup.
Right.
And I'm going to take a drink. I just literally took a drink right now.
You know what it comes
Literally,
from?
it
I think
just
it comes from people lying and not believing that you're doing what you're actually doing. I think it's almost a subconscious reaction to people. Like people are just full of shit.
I'm literally laughing out loud.
Literally, it just happened.
I literally can't stop laughing right now, although I am typing this.
Yeah, no. This is how. This is Frank. You be my voice. You be my voice, and I'll type it. Ready?
I literally can't stop laughing right now. This is the greatest. I can't even.
Brow.
That's exactly what everybody's face looks like when they type that shit. Oh, actually, did you see that picture I put up on Zalza, New York? Hold on, you're gonna love this. Zalza, New York, Facebook. Let's see here. Oh, check.
Let me see this shit.
Check this out. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Check this out. Check this out.
Ready?
I know what that is.
OMG, I am screaming, LOL. It's just this stone face. That's just it.
That is good.
I mean, this is just when we live in this, everything's a video game. You know, we're not really conquering heroes. It's not Final Fantasy. We're just people sitting with controllers in our hands, creating an alternate universe.
Yeah.
A controlled alternate universe. And we are completely mortified when that facade cracks and we are shown to be anything but human.
Yeah.
It's scary, man. It's scary.
It is.
It's like you're forced to pretend too, because there's no other way to react to somebody posting something.
We choose, we choose exactly how we want to be represented, how we are just our appearance. We choose how we're represented on the internet, how we represent ourselves. So, like, all the right pictures, all the right, angles, all the, right thoughts, filtered thoughts. There's no, because there's no backspace or there's no, delete. Monitoring shit in real life, in the physical world, when you're actually in a conversation with someone. You don't have any of those. You don't have any of that to your disposal.
Oh, that's why I love saying, hey, would you like to come on my show tonight? Or would you like to come on a show this week? By the way, I have to get that UFO blog to call in this week. I completely forgot about it. But I always, go after people, whether it's somebody that I agree with on a certain subject or somebody I would like to debate a little bit and spar with on air. And I always get 9 times out of 10, I have met some great people who have either given me a rain check that I believe is an honest rain check, because sometimes people just aren't available. But most people will flat out say, I'm a little bit more cut out for the writing thing. I articulate my thoughts better in writing, which is fine too. But it's just we're once again, that's part of this ridiculous veneer, this facade of people leading people without being able to put it into words and being able to just. I like that some people are finding their voices. I don't like that some people are settling for a medium that keeps you from actually interacting and evolving a little bit more. It's okay if you're a shy person and you found your voice through written word, but you got to take the next step. Because what the hell happens if let's just say worst case scenario, EMP blast, and the entire fucking thing comes down. What happens? Your computer is gone and all of a sudden you're back to saying nothing? You're back to being a voiceless person because all of your following, because all of the things that substantiated your existence has now been gone in one fell swoop? You gotta evolve. If that's cool. You took the first step. Take the next one. I don't get it.
I can speak for myself that a lot of my thoughts, it takes. Sometimes I put the cart before the horse when I speak, because it takes me a little while to gather all the right words. I mean, I've gotten better with it over the years, but it does. But for some reason, there are some days that are better than others, and some of that has to do with being self-conscious. Maybe I'm aware that a lot of people are listening, or certain people are listening, and I'm kind of, you get in your own way. You stumble in your own way sometimes when you're in certain situations, pressure situations of speaking and having to get all those thoughts together on a whim. But I guess it takes practice if that's what you want to do.
It does. It does.
I'm the same prick no matter what.
Well, you speak a lot more off the air lately.
I don't have much to say.
Yeah, you do. You have a lot to say.
No, I don't.
It's mostly threats of suicide.
Yeah.
At least you used to threaten to kill other people. Now you're just threatening to kill yourself. You used to be this. Well,
It's getting close, bro.
You're not killing.
It's getting real close, bro.
Stop that shit. Nothing's getting. Listen to me. You got to remember something, and I truly believe this, especially in our circle. I can't speak for everybody, but I really do believe right now we are in the best time of our life. I'm telling you.
It's
Totally
the truth.
agree. We're gonna look back at this and be like, these were the golden moments.
These were the golden moments. This is a time when we're still young, but we're old enough to do whatever we want. We are doing whatever we want. We are old enough to have adult relationships with people that we used to think were completely in another stratosphere, like our older peers, our parents, other people around the community. We're not looked at as kids anymore. We have a little bit more legitimacy. And you know what? I think that we've committed to some pretty cool projects.
And we have friends that are lawyers.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, well,
lawyers.
I can't even get to an interview in Long Island on Thursday.
I think we don't have all the money in the world, but that's not anything. Not even a portion of anything.
Man, I can't give a dead person $100 million. Just letting you know.
Seriously, man. That's why I try to remind myself every day, because all these times will be gone one day. There's going to be a time where we have to just start saying goodbye to things. So keep telling yourself that life can't get any worse, and you're going to be proven wrong.
I'm depressed. I'm depressed.
We'll see in a few weeks.
Don't be depressed, man, because we'll
We'll see in a few weeks when they repo my car.
And what does that really mean, though? And it makes things a little bit.
It means that I'm a failure.
It makes things a
means
little
that
bit.
I couldn't pay my bills like a man because I'm a failure.
Oh well, then there's a lot. Well, then right now.
You calling me a failure? I don't have a car.
You paying your bills? You have a job?
There's 94.5 million Americans out of the workforce right now who are able-bodied and ready to work. There are 46 million people on government assistance and food stamps. What are those? I mean, come on.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this again. I told you that I was a loser, just 3 years ago.
Moments ago.
Just moments ago, I was a loser.
I called Anthony a loser 2 days before Dark Horse went viral.
Yeah,
I remember that.
But keep in mind that there was a time, I'd say the summer of 2012, where I was not working. I had just my extended benefits of unemployment ran out. And I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything. People were on my back. Frank and Mike were on my back about it. Well, they're not like it was just an issue.
I was barebacking them.
It was an issue, and it was rightfully so an issue. But you know what happened was, so did you think that all of a sudden I woke up and said, you know what? First of all, I was a struggling singer. I was a struggling musician on YouTube. I was not, but there was no sign that anything was going to be great. I mean, we did have we had some luck with having like a hundred. Our prized possession was Eminem's "Love the Way You Lie" on Set the Charge, which was over 100,000 views on YouTube.
Oh, this is the start.
No, cult of personality.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was something too. But anytime I mention that to anyone, like, oh, there's like dozens of uploads. No one gave a fucking shit. It was stupid. You had kids. Because there was dozens of uploads of us doing a version of Cult of Personality. There was a bunch of kids, little kids that were fans of CM Punk that found this version and was like, oh yeah, and they posted it, reposted it, they liked it. That was a little bit of I guess an ego boost for us, but it was stupid. Anyway, moving on. No, but the point I'm making is that I didn't have it. There was no proof that the singing thing was even anything good. I think there was some it was doing, like I said, we didn't have a whole lot of stuff to.
You remember actually in 2013, the biggest thing that we were looking toward was whether or not CM Punk was going to win WrestleMania.
Don't mention that.
Because
I want to forget that ever happened, please.
Because that would have been the greatest thing for us, and we made a.
You want to talk about loser? Okay, you know what we did? Mike May. Well, Mike, this is partially Mike May's idea, so I'm gonna give Mike May the credit because just to lump him into how bad it looks, he said, hey, make a CM Punk song, like an actual CM Punk song, write a song, whatever, and then put it out there, and because he's gonna be turning heel soon, man. He needs a new theme. So it's like all right, let's make a fucking
kill over and die?
Let's make a CM Punk song. So
Should I look for? Is it on there?
I put that as unlisted.
Oh,
easily. I put that as unlisted,
It's
even
done.
though that's
It's
been re-uploaded too. A lot of people uploaded that. But you know what? That was our first attempt to go viral as a thing, as like a band or whatever. It was just me and Frank. We did a CM Punk.
I have it.
Best in the World. Best in the World is the name of the song. We actually had CM Punk fans, in the video and stuff. Like they we had them involved. But there was like some big Twitter accounts that tweeted it and shit. We got a decent amount of subscribers for it. But the big thing was that, if he wins, then he's really going to be best in the world. And there's going to be people. This was our mindset back then. How
Basing our whole careers off of this.
We were capitalizing on a stupid CM Punk song. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed as you are, though, because you want to know something. If it shows anything, it shows that we were willing to ride every lead out, and we never stopped working. We didn't wait around. We looked at every lead. We tried to follow some sort of pattern and predict things, and we were always working. It might be a little bit cringeworthy now, but I think it's
it was trial and error. But
here's the best in the world, and we have a lot of re-uploads on this.
Yeah.
Set the Charge, best in the world, CM Punk tribute. Listen to this. Hold on.
Well, Nickelback, thank you, Nickelback.
Wow,
Five Finger Death Punch over here.
Hearing that song again wasn't bad at all.
No, I mean no.
It's ballsy.
Like it sounds good. Very cheesy though. It's very that right there is NASCAR rock. And actually. That was geared towards a wrestling crowd because I don't mean to offend any of the wrestling crowd, but you generally like that kind of rock and metal. Mm-hmm. You like that kind of, I'm sorry, but that's kind of like how, Five Finger Death Punch is kind of like that. Very like the lyrics are very kind of like you're just a child with a temper. Haven't you heard? Don't hit a lady. Kicking your ass will be a pleasure. It's like yeah.
Frank, play that song.
Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get that song right now. Johnny Kimball's with us right now. What's up, Johnny?
I'll tell you, I grew up from a NASCAR wrestling family to some extent. And, I mean, that hits the nail on the head.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's fucking true. I mean,
you have to be self-aware, and that is it. Right
okay,
there.
what about a Stone Cold Steve Austin? Give me your hell, give me your yeah. Stand up right now. Give me your hell, give me your yeah. It's like
it's typical wrestling shit.
Hell yeah, alcohol and ass.
But
I mean, that was Stone Cold Steve Austin's bit. I mean, he would just walk out and pour beers on himself.
Yeah, I did a parody of that song too because after we did the Cult of Personality thing, there was another wrestling YouTube that said, "Hey, can you do a version of Hell Yeah?" And I was like, "Oh, sure. Hey, look, they've got about 3,000 subscribers." I was always looking at it that way, that if people were using an intro or something like that, And this is around that time, around 2012. To go back to that, there was a Sam. I forget his last name, but he has the Rock It Out blog, and he runs Consequence of Sound, that website.
Uh-huh.
Now he runs which is now Consequence of Sound, which you all, I'm sure you know that website. He had the Rock It Out blog, and I remember, okay, well, if this whole CM Punk thing worked, and if this whole thing happened where we did the Cult of Personality, maybe I can contact channels like his, which at the time had 40,000 subscribers, and maybe kind of offer, hey, I'll do an intro for you. And I said, and I made like 3 versions of a Rock It Out blog intro, sent it to him, and he was like, oh, these are great. I'm going to have my fans pick a new intro for me. So, and he shouted out the band, Set the Charge and stuff. So that kind of stuff.
But honestly, that's the beginning of 10-second songs.
That was the beginning without me even knowing. See, like, it's not like I woke up one day and said, you know, it's not like I was broke past my ability to collect extended benefits on unemployment, you know, and I said, you know what, 10-second songs. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel that takes one song and does it in 20 styles. You know, and I did it, and then bam, life changed forever. It was great. No, what happened was I said, okay, first thing is first, I got to start working out. I got to start running every day. Got to do that, and then you know, I felt better about that, like that I actually started doing something physical because I was kind of just, you know, sitting down doing nothing. Then I said, then I got to say, you know what, I have to get a job somewhere, so I'm going to go and, you know, go over to Bed Bath & Beyond. My friend Al works there. He said they're hiring. I don't want to do that, but I have to do it. And while I was there, proactively going there, getting a job, that's when I remembered, and I put this off a while. Like, you know, there was that. It was one of those things that I just didn't see the benefit of. I remembered Frank said, "Hey, Frank had you know, told me about the Fiverr, the website Fiverr.com." Which, you know, you could use this. You know, you can maybe go on this website and see what you can do with it. I mean, people are selling stuff for $5, so I went searching the custom songs section and saw that there were people saying, hey, I'll do a 30-second jingle for you for $5, and it's just a guy in fucking guitar playing in front of a webcam. It's one style, and I knew that with my experience of working with our friend Jay Butler and C Nature and all these different rap. I'm
a rap artist.
It's that new romp shit coming out.
I love rap.
All these different rap, pop.
You wouldn't
artists.
know it's called rap.
Yeah, you know, all these different rap artists, these pop artists, me doing pop vocals for different people, and obviously the rock and the metal thing. So I knew I at least had these 4 main genres to my disposal that I can actually do something. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to give away 30 seconds. All right, fine. I'm going to do 10 seconds of a song in different, you know, in rap, rock, pop, and whatever. R&B. And, you know, I'm just going to put that out there, and I'm going to create the channel, create the name on Fiverr, 10-second songs, and that's it. And I just said, you know, and I made a gig video because everyone was doing that. And, I mean, dude, in that video, I didn't take it seriously at all because I was literally just trying it out. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do whatever you want. You know, it's like piece of fucking cake. You know, I was cursing in the video. I was cursing. But as soon as I put it out, I was flooded with these $5 orders. I mean, these people, I was killing myself because I was making these. Then I realized how much work it was. And because of that, then I was like, all right, well, then that's $5. But then if you know, it was $5 for only certain styles. But then I started charging more for very specific styles. Like if someone wanted a Russian march, you know, it was like $50. But then it kind of grew and grew. And it got to a point where I had to, because of my work schedule, and I was waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning now for Bed Bath & Beyond, I actually had to stop Fiverr for a little while. I was like, you know, I can't do this. I'm too stressed out. There was one point in the day, I was too stressed out. I was upset because I wasn't working on Set the Charge anymore, you know. And there was at one point, I mean, I worked from 6 o'clock in the morning till my shift at Bed Bath & Beyond. Then I went and did a bunch of Fiverr stuff. Then we had the broadcast. That night I ended up going to sleep, waking up completely confused and running around my room.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay, now listen. I was sleeping across the hall still in my bedroom. Okay, so Anthony's in. These are the bedrooms that we used to broadcast in. And Johnny, you have to go back and we have to show you some old broadcasts from the bedrooms, man. I can dig up some stuff here just so you can see like some fights or something like that. But
I can imagine that going off the rails quickly.
No, dude, I swear to God, I was in my room. I was laying in bed. I was probably watching something on television. And it was probably around 11:30, 11:45 or something like that. And all of a sudden, I heard this prolonged rumbling. Like this rumbling. There's a trampling sound. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And Anthony came in, you know, all of a sudden he knocked on the door, on my door.
Or you knocked.
I knocked on your door?
You knocked on my door, and I opened up. I was like...
And he looked at me like, what? And I said, what's going on? He goes, I don't know.
I was just running around.
I was running. I woke up. I was sort of running. So I don't know. What were you thinking about that? You woke up and you were already running.
Thinking. I was... All I remember was utter confusion. I just remember...
I've had those nights.
I remember the blanket. My blanket was thrown off me, and I threw it off, and I was just running around. Yeah, so I was completely fucking. Oh, my system was overrun. So I stopped doing that, and then I was miserable for months, a couple of months. I was just because I was working at Bed Bath & Beyond. Then I went back. I said, I can't do this Bed Bath & Beyond shit. They're gonna have me go on the register soon, and I hated it. It was like it was a really bad experience. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather, if I'm gonna be in retail, I'd rather do like nothing. So I went back to Home Depot and just was a loader again, And that's when I was like, I started up Fiverr again just for the hell of it. I started doing that, But this time I stuck with it because then I started getting jobs, big jobs. I started getting people that were dropping a lot of money. Contacted me outside of Fiverr, including like a company that wanted me to do some voiceover for a slot machine or something like that. This is the kind of stuff that was coming my way, and it got to the point where I could not juggle I was calling out of work at Home Depot. To go work to actually do custom songs. I would call every morning and say, "Oh, I'm sick."
Damn, this kid's sick a lot.
Yeah, and it got to the point
mono.
It got to the point where the manager said, if you call out one more time, you're gonna get fired if you call out one more time. And I ended up calling out like 6 more times. They didn't fire me.
I remember that.
They don't give a fuck.
But then I remember I said to them, listen. I called up one day. I said, listen. Could you at least just let me quit so that you didn't fire me and stuff? He goes, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I quit. I quit Home Depot. But man, that was the best thing. It was an amazing experience because like as soon as I quit, that's when like the custom songs really blew up. I became a top-rated seller on Fiverr. I was able to charge a lot of money on Fiverr. Plus, people were contacting me outside of Fiverr. Then at that time. That was when Trans-Siberian Orchestra contacted me to go try out for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They randomly contacted me, which they had contacted me a year prior, but now they wanted to see how my progress was. I went over there and did a bad job at the audition, so I learned how to sing. I found Ken Tamplin, learned how to sing, grew my voice a little bit, and then, long story short, that's when I came up with the idea to promote the custom songs business even further, because now I wanted to get into jingles. Now I wanted to do, if I'm able to do this, let's grow this even more. I want to attach myself to a big brand. I want to do like a Pepsi commercial or something like that, and do something for $20,000, and that could be a jingle writer. I can really get into that business. So that was my mindset. So I was like, all right, how do I really promote this really well? I'll start a YouTube channel where I put all my 10-second songs, my work. I'll just post. So I created 10-second songs. That was the intention. The YouTube channel was 10-second songs, and I was going to do pop songs just to kind of promote the business. But then I was also going to have my work on there, so you can, as a portfolio. So what happens? All right, I'm going to do a pop song in 20 styles to showcase the production styles. I did Katy Perry, Dark Horse, 20 styles. First week it's uploaded.
And the rest is history, as they say.
But the reason why I bring this up is because, you have to start somewhere. I would have never thought that the 10-second songs Fiverr thing, that's where it started, was going to turn into this. That's a fucking unheard of. That wasn't the reason why I did it either. So who the hell knows? You could just, I don't know.
Just spin around screaming. Just keep spinning around.
Wake up in the middle of the night and just spin around.
But I think the one thing you have to do, Matt, is you just gotta make sure Frank calls you a loser the night before.
Yeah.
That's it.
That'll be
The night before what?
I don't know, before you go viral.
Viral.
the night before your animal trapping business goes viral.
Exactly.
I can't even. I ran out of money. I have no more money for that.
Could you wear a GoPro while you're doing that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It didn't really take money to.
Well, I need money for this. I ran out of. After paying all my bills and all that and this and that.
Yeah, but remember
paying fines, bullshit fines that I have to pay because of my old job.
But just remember that a part of what I was just saying about what would happen with me is the first step was to just, the priority was, all right, getting a job, and you're doing that already. You're setting up, interviews
but
and stuff like that.
I mean, even if you got a bullshit job that's not animal
interviews.
trapping. Yeah, get a bullshit
I have
job.
an
to pay
interview
for it.
on Thursday. I have to drive to Long Island to the headquarters, and I have like 4 miles of gas in my car.
I told you I would give you, I would loan you gas.
I'm gonna, I'll figure something out.
Maybe like taking a $20 bill from
Yeah,
me.
you have friends, maniac.
No, bro. A real man doesn't do what's necessary.
You got a hose, bro? We'll siphon some gas.
Yeah, you're good at
A real
sucking.
man suffers like a man.
Yeah, Matt's good at sucking shit.
A real man sees a life raft thrown at him and says, "Nah, I'll fucking die instead."
Don't help me, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's funny to go back a minute. You know, me and Frank had been interacting through just notes and everything on Tumblr a little bit. And my friend had sent me one of the 10-second song videos, and I'm a big ska punk fan. And he was like, "Yo, check this out. He does a 10 seconds of Real Big Fish," and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy. You know, that's nuts." And then like, I'm looking at Frank, and then like the White Plains Vapors commercials come up, and I'm like, I know this guy. And it was amazing. Like, it really put into perspective how small the internet can get.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Anthony's
You know?
on Tumblr. Anthony's on Tumblr. He has a 10-second journal account. He's definitely got to start using it more. I think he's gonna like it a lot.
Yeah.
It is just amazing. Like once something goes big, everything gets small. Like it's crazy.
That's a good way of putting it. Once something gets big, everything gets small.
Everything just gets absorbed into you.
It's like something going supernova. It's really crazy. I have a whole bunch of videos here from 2008, like all of our 2008 shows.
Play some.
I don't know. Let me see here.
Just choose certain ones.
I don't know because these are full shows. Like here's a 17-inch cock show.
That was probably good.
Let's see. Hold on. Wait a second.
Drop and drag, baby. Drop and drag, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna move the screen.
Everybody join your hands in prayer. We all fucking need it.
What?
We all need to join hands in prayer.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the disclaimer. That's right, the disclaimer.
Nah.
This American apple pie is.
What's that?
That's me and Anthony.
I didn't
That's
see those.
Anthony and Mike. Anthony and Mike are right there.
Frank's in the corner.
And then I'm in the corner. Hold on, let me screen capture this. I put it right in front of Johnny.
Go bees.
Let's see here.
Oh nope, you cool with it.
Institution known as parental discretion will cleanse any sense of innuendo
Mike's
or
jerking off
sarcasm
already.
from the content that might actually make you think, and will also
Wait, what is
insult
that?
your intelligence at the same time. So protect your family. This show contains explicit.
The sound was bad.
Hold on.
Was breaking. My love ran away. Now listen. What do you mean your stone heart was breaking? Usually your heart breaks and then it turns to stone because of the break. Okay?
So I guess you've had a broken heart before.
So I guess she's had a broken heart before. Okay, good. So there you go. Okay, maybe we're just reading into it and validating it too much. They probably didn't even think that deeply into it. Who's a train wreck aside just from being insecure?
You put the sunglasses
Okay.
on.
Oh, I'm
to go on
insecure.
air?
Whatever. That's you know.
Well, yeah, because you know what I had to
real
do.
proud of them, and they helped me out for you while you were gone.
Hey, well, I'm
Thanks,
happy to
Queens.
hear that. I'm happy to hear
Queens.
that. I actually.
It's Mike from Queens, isn't it?
You just like really just go like thrust really like because you like really hard. No, I mean you're thrusting hard anyway, but it's just like right when you have the orgasm, it's just like really slow.
No, that's when I usually that's when I somewhat do that, but that's usually when you just take them by the back of the neck and put them right into the pillow.
Oh my
Completely
god.
just go. They go right into the pillow.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
This is
So,
But you know, it's funny.
That's embarrassing.
Those videos, they have the picture-in-picture, like 10-second song.
Yeah, no, dude, I have so much stuff here.
It's true.
What,
Anything else is good in there?
Oh, dude. Well, there's a lot of episodes here where we had movie rips that are just uncut. So there's probably a lot of shit in here that we thought was lost, but it's just really just in raw form.
Ooh, go to one of the movie rips.
Hold on.
Just jump around. I'm not interested.
Frank
in listening.
Autopsy, Halloween live footage, Lion King, Ten Commandments, the Ten Commandments, Colon Cleanse Part 4, Pope.
I used to name these shows weird.
Problems show? I don't know.
I'll tell you, that intro of yours was very, like...
American?
Like condescending, almost like the condescending atheist, you know? Like, watch out, you're about to be knowledged, kid.
Yeah, we did. We used to do the Band of Brothers theme, and then we would say the disclaimer from the Offspring Ixnay the Hombre album, and we would just pretty much say it in a prayer. So that was pretty much it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Good intro, bro.
I don't know. Gypsy missed out on all that stuff.
Good intro, bro.
Then again, everybody
That's
missed
cool.
out. It was just us in our own little bedroom world.
I met you guys when chat roulette was popping.
Yes,
that was the greatest moment.
Wait,
ever.
hold on. How is that? How are those two things? Did you
Well,
guys meet
we
on
didn't
chat roulette?
we didn't meet him on chat roulette.
met him-
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, let's be clear.
we pretty much.
What's up, bro?
Oh god.
Right. Yeah.
No,
We were all jerking off, and we can't.
No, we pretty much met Gypsy on a beach.
We met through Jay Butler.
On a beach.
Yeah. Jay Butler brought Gypsy to the studio
Because I used to rap.
Right, and we were fiddling around with chat roulette,
Yeah.
and we were showing it to Gypsy, and we were all checking it out, and all of a sudden we came across that one chick that was probably just trolling everybody. She was cute as hell, and she had this big set of natural tits. Just gorgeous, and we all wanted to see him. And she was teasing us for just a quick second, and she went underneath her shirt, and right as she's gonna pull it off, somebody in the room probably clicked next.
Yeah.
Or it was just a loop video.
And everybody in the room, all of us were like, no!
We exploded, man. We exploded.
But then after that, we went to Oakland Beach, and we met up with a bunch of those foreign exchange students.
Yeah.
that I
Nannies,
knew
the
from
nannies.
the foreign exchange student nannies that were hanging out with
Au
those
pairs.
German chicks from, and a couple of British chicks,
that was pretty
and
hot.
one South African.
And we started talking about aliens and UFOs, conspiracy theories, and that's when I was like, I like these guys. I like these guys a lot. But I remember, Ant, the first time I was at one of Jay's apartments, because he had a bunch of them, but we were in Mamaroneck, and this is when he first started working with you, and he played one of his songs, and you were singing on. He's like, yo, man, I got this rock guy. He's like singing on my. And this was, again, right at the time when like people were experimenting with rap and like, you know, pop and rock. And really, Jay was kind of like ahead of his time and stuff like that. Because this is like, I guess it was early 2000s or late 90s, whatever it was. And I remember hearing, I was like, you know, it was cool. I was like, you know, this is cool. He's like, yeah, man, these guys got this really cool studio. I was like, all right, cool. You know, and then we went about our day. We did something else. But I remember he was like, yo, you want to go to the studio? We're going to go rock out. We're going to play. We're going to rap. We're going to do this. And then we came in, and then I think you were there, Ant. You opened the door for us. And then Frank and Mike came in, and, like, you guys were like, yeah. I was like, who are these guys? I was like, oh, my God, where am I?
We are intense.
Yeah, I was like, these guys are intense.
With a real deal.
Yeah, but then we did try roulette, and I was like, oh, I fucks with these guys. This is cool.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And then we went off to the beach. We had a good night. Now I can't wait for the beach now.
Yeah.
Got to spend some time at the beach. Johnny, you got to come down and hang out with us this summer, man.
Yeah.
Do you have a license,
you
Johnny?
guys have beaches?
Oh yeah, we got the Long Island Sound, my man.
Oh, see, that's a big thing? I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude. We got the Long Island Sound. And we're on the good side of the Long Island Sound. So if big tidal wave comes from the collapse of the Canary Islands, the Long Island pretty much be the first shield of defense for us.
Well, that's a pretty good positive, I suppose.
Well, yeah, well, it's their fault for living on an island.
Well, I was thinking I'm about 2 miles by road, maybe a mile as a crow flies from the ocean. I'm pretty for global warming. Because I think if the ocean rises high enough, I'll have beachfront property.
Oh yeah,
and, you know, sell high.
Yeah, we're good. We're in the same thing. If the ocean rises a couple more feet, we'll be that much closer to the beach. So, I'm down, man. I'm
By
down.
the way, I saw your Facebook post. Just start on the X-Files. I think
okay.
you'll like it.
Let's bring that up real quick because we have about 2 minutes left. Johnny Vroom is one of a couple of friends of mine on the internet and over here in New York area that are very big on X-Files. And I don't know. Oh, I have the article here. Hold on. That's what I have. Wait 1 second.
X-Files is great, man.
Yeah, I never watched it in the 90s. I know you and Cavelli did,
Yeah.
Matt and everybody, Mike. But I never got. I only watched a couple of episodes and the one movie. I know there's 2 movies. We saw the one movie with Martin Landau.
Martin Sheen.
Listen to this. This is off of Entertainment Weekly. And now I'm completely into it. Fox X-Files revival has controversial new theories. Chris Carter on X-Files hit returns, which warns of UN takeover and links 9/11 to UFOs. Okay? The truth has never been more out there. Fox's upcoming and eagerly awaited revival of X-Files is updating its conspiracy theories. Only this time, the sci-fi series might cause more controversy when the show told tales of government-aided UFO cover-ups during the initial 1990s run. In the first return episode screened for reporters, trailers below, paranormal investigators Mulder and Scully team up with a charming web series host named Tad O'Malley, played by Joel McHale, who I really like. He's a funny guy, but he's a good actor.
That's the soup guy, right?
Yeah, the soup guy.
Yep.
He's done some serious roles before. I can't pin them right now. Can you guys?
I think he was starred in Schindler's List.
Yeah, he was he was Oscar Schindler. He was the whatchamacallit, the study.
The podiatrist?
No.
The lawyer.
He was Oscar Schindler's podiatrist. When Schindler got a bunion, it was in the second hour of the film. Schindler has a bunion. He goes to Joel McHale to
Oh, is that what this is for? That's what the podiatrist does?
Feet.
Fuck. I was hoping it was something worse than that.
No. Podiatrist for feet. But yeah, here we go. I'm actually into this. This is going to be a 12-episode run, Johnny?
Yeah. So it's more of a... I'm going to view it as a miniseries. Good thing is we have original writers coming back, so it's going to have the same feel, hopefully.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Actually, you can see my poster. That is
There
the
it is.
poster.
I want to believe.
And I think you'll like... first off, as the seasons go on, Scully gets smoking hot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man.
And that's a big plus.
Oh, listen, she was one of the first... I didn't watch X-Files, but I was definitely looking all over the internet for her fake nude photos throughout the entire 90s. The 90s was the birth of fake nude photos, which were so badly done. So badly done, but it gave you something to jerk off to.
But no, definitely just start in on it. It's a little rough, but I think they age pretty well conceptually. And the writing really saves it. You know, sometimes you look at it and it's like, oh my god, that effect is awful, but the writing is good. And you watch it, and you can hit me up for, like, there's a couple of story arcs that make more sense when you realize that was supposed to be the finale of the show. You know, and then they rebooted it.
Well,
So shit like that.
I'll definitely have you be my X-Files source, as you know that you can always tap on my shoulder for Star Wars, so... Well, that'll be the sage trade-off.
Fair enough. I saw you that picture with that like 15-year-old kid. You're in in-depth conversation at that convention.
Oh, he wasn't 15.
He wasn't 15, dude. He's
Oh,
probably
really?
around like a 12 or something.
It's a real sport.
Maybe even 11.
Yeah.
It's a real sport.
It really shows how universal it is. I can talk to some customers that are like 65, 70, and they're like, you know, all aboard the Star Wars train.
Yeah, but this kid was stupid. He was always changing the subject.
Yeah. Yeah, he was rattling things off. I was like...
Yeah, he wasn't even listening to you.
Yeah, in my head, I was like, calm down, you little shit.
That's what you normally do.
One thing, view Fox Mulder as a bit of an anarchist. He has a badge. He has a lot, but really he just doesn't want people's rights violated. And if you view it through that, it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of stuff in there that I think you could take in that's deeper than just holy shit aliens.
Deeper.
Will do. Gonna get all over that, man, especially since you said that it is on Netflix.
Oh yeah, bro.
But listen, Johnny, thank you so much for the call, man. We're gonna wrap up now.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You're the best, and we love this new webcam, man. You look fucking crystal clear.
I almost look like I'm in the same room because of my
man.
color scheme.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, bro.
You're in the other corner, so that's good. All right, man.
All right, man.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Be well.
Later, bro. Bye, bro. Bye, 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 bye.
Let me love you.
Show is sponsored by hookahshisha.com. Hookah-shisha.com. Buy from the world's favorite hookah and shisha store. Promo code ZEN to get 15% off the next purchase.
Yes, hookah shisha. We'll pack one for Thursday. And also Bulletproof Coffee. It is not coffee. It's a coffee experience, I swear to God. And Bulletproof is actually going to be a big-time player in the upcoming 10 Seconds Is Not Enough podcast.
Yes.
That Anthony will be hosting every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time starting in February.
Yeah.
So more on that. It's going to be great. That's going to be really great. 5 o'clock so the European audiences could get in on it. But in either case, it's going to be very diligently podcasted so you guys can watch and listen along the way, on the go. SoundCloud, it's going to be hosted. All that will be set up over the next couple of weeks. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Let's see who's in the chat room one more time. Bloodskull and Caparato, E.T. Navy, Hannes, Jenny Lee, Johnny Vroom, Liley, Nikki, Raven Girl, Sanchez, a couple other people who are watching but are not signed in. Our family keeps growing over here, guys.
Did we say happy birthday anniversary to AVM Group?
Oh, no, Anthony.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
That's right. 1 year old. 1 year old, the Anthony Vincent Music Group on Facebook, which is, I think, like, what, 12 away from 4,000?
Yeah, it keeps fluctuating. It'll break 4,000, then it'll, like, dip below 4,000, but yeah.
That's because Facebook is trying to get rid of accounts and all that stuff. People are probably getting, terms of service. It's probably a bunch of conservatives.
Probably.
That got kicked off of Facebook for being conservative.
Goddamn wily coyotes.
Wily coyotes.
Facebook is an interesting place.
It is. But we're going to be making a home away from Facebook soon. Watch out for the 10 Second Songs smartphone application that's going to be coming out soon. And that's going to be a pretty big upgrade for all of us as far as, staying in touch and not having somebody limit us. But you guys enjoy your nights. That's it. You guys want to say anything else?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.